Ciao a tutti amici di Dahua e benvenuti.
Hi there, friends of Dahua, and welcome. Today we'll be talking about IP systems. But first, what do we mean by IP systems? IP systems are systems whose components can connect to the internet. No dedicated infrastructures or special cables are required, so all you need is a simple LAN cable and an ordinary switch to connect them and make them accessible. We have three product lines. There's Lite, which is an excellent entry-level product with all the basic functions. Then there's EcoSavvy, which has extra features such as video analysis and facial recognition. Finally, there's Ultra, which is essentially our high-end for more professional applications.
Applicazioni di tipo professionale.
We have various types of video cameras. We have the Dome and Bullet, classics of video surveillance, the PTZ and Speed Dome, which are able to move freely around 3 axes, thermal cameras, which are able to capture images in the dark or in low-light conditions, and panoramic cameras, such as this fisheye, which has a 360-degree angle of view to capture video in special situations. So let's start with the heart of our system, the NVR. What's an NVR? It stands for Network Video Recorder, and it enables us to centralize the video cameras, acquire data from the network, store it on the internal hard drive, and then, of course, make it available to external access via the LAN interface. What do we have here on the back panel of our NVR? The audio input-output jacks, the RS-232, the LAN port for communicating with the outside world, a USB port, the VGA and HDMI video outputs, the alarm input and output ports, the PoE switch, and of course the plug connector to power the device. Now all we have to do is connect the cameras to the PoE ports of the switch. Let's start with the configuration. And as you can see, when we turn it on, we get a setup wizard that will guide us through the configuration of the base settings, and which starts, of course, with the most important thing: setting a password, which has to be at least 8 characters long and have a mix of uppercase, lowercase, and special characters. So we enter the password and confirm it like always. We also have the option of entering a personalized unlock pattern. We can enter an email address, which will be really useful if we forget the password we've set up. We'll get a security code that we can use to unlock the system. And then also the security questions, which are an additional way of recovering a password that we've forgotten. Then we have the network settings, where we can specify an IP address for the device, or we can use DHCP protocol to make it all automatic. Then we enable the P2P functions to enable the device to be accessed remotely. All we need to do is connect the device to a network in order to be able to access it online. And after that, we set the schedule for recordings or snapshots. And as you can see, we have the option of recording continuously, shown in green, or motion-based in yellow, alarms, or IVS. We can set the various times and days of the week we want to save our recordings. And we can do the same for the snapshots. Then we add a fourth camera that will go and get directly on the network. All we need to know is the IP address, the username and the password for the camera. When we're done, we confirm it, and the camera is added to the set of cameras available to the device. Great, that's all for now. See you all again for the next Dahua technology video.